How's it going? It's GB Hobby, and today we have my next installment of the random pack opening. This one should be pretty interesting because we have my regular value packs, including the sort of new Mosaic value pack for this year, 2025, but we also hopefully should be getting some numbered cards. These random pack videos, I never have any luck, but we finally have what should bring us numbered cards with a mega box, a prestige. We have a bunch of packs from that. Then we even have some packs from the Revolution 2025 football premium box. So this should be better, but we'll see. A lot of exciting stuff coming your way right here. I also have a lot of stuff, new product on the way to open, so hopefully a lot in store in the near future. But we obviously are doing this to celebrate the beginning of the NFL playoffs for 2025. So I'll give my predictions at the end, but for now, let's get started. As usual, we're going to start off with the lower end stuff, and that needs to score a treat. And this is the 2025 version that we're starting off with, which was not good at all. We have Stafford and Justin Fields, and then Dylan Sampson as a rookie. So yeah, this opening should be interesting, just like the playoffs. A lot of different teams this year. Really excited to see the Jaguars and Bills. That one should be good. We have Brian Burns, Riley Moss, and Pat Bryant. Again, make sure you stick around to the end, because we will be opening the better packs at the end, which should have some decent stuff for us. Foy Alalkan, Michael Pittman, and Mason Graham. Alright, last pack of the 2025 stuff, which just was not good at all. And this isn't even going to open. It's Eli Manning, Breece Hall, and Jaden Higgins. I already messed up the piles, but yeah, nothing too noteworthy there. So let's move on to the 2024 score treat, which was quite a bit better, and we should see why right here with these packs. After that, we'll move on to Prestige, which isn't a high-end product, but in the Mega Box, at least you are supposed to get numbered cards. Justin Herbert, and there's the green bats, and then the rookies in the middle. So this format was just way better. Dallas Turner and Adam Thielen. So yeah, for score treat 2024, better draft class, and overall better product. Jesse Bates, Jordan Travis on our rookie, and Jared Stidham. Continuing on, we have Kobe Turner, Devontae Walker, and Bobby Wagner. I like how you get the bats instead of just all the base pumpkins. That's one of the main things for me. These did open pretty weird though, and that trend is continuing. Charles Woodson, Brian Thomas Jr. We'll see how he does in the playoffs. And Jamar Chase. I guess I'll put it out there, but think about investing a bit in Parker Washington, because it almost seems like he's the top guy in Jacksonville, at least for right now. For receivers, Kyle Pitts, Roman Wilson, and Kyler Murray. Cardinals, one of many teams to fire the head coach. What will happen to Kyler Murray? Same thing with Tua, as McDaniels is out of Miami. Amani Hooker, Roman Wilson again, and Rashard Gary. So even for these, nothing too crazy here. Again, you're not going to get much out of these, but don't worry, we'll be moving on to better product. This is definitely the four here: Breece Hall, Dallas Turner, and Doug Williams. So, score treat out of the way. Don't worry. It should get a lot more exciting. And that will be starting off with Prestige. Let's get going with some of that stuff. And there is a numbered card right at the front there. This is 2023 Prestige. I was thinking, oh, is that Jaden Daniels? But wrong draft class, as we're going back a couple years. Frankie Louvu. I forgot how much they flipped these. Dalvin Cook. Cade Auden. Riley Moss, rookie. Donald Wright. Tank Bigsby. And the numbered card is Terry McLaurin. That's pretty nice. We'll take that. I mean, that's 153 out of 199. Good receiver there, Terry McLaurin. So, there we go. Random pack opening video. We actually get a hit. I don't know if I even said, yeah, Tank Bigsby. I already said that. So, already better start than most of my pack openings, but we have plenty more to go. You know, I got those card stands I see in all the videos. Maybe I'll use that on Terry McLaurin after this next pack. Kid Reporter. Very expired at the back. Yeah, the Prestige Mega Boxes, which we didn't get Prestige this year for 2025, but Prestige Mega Boxes usually aren't that bad. Alex Anzalone. It is difficult to read these though. Jeff Wilson. Sean Alexander. On to the rookies. Mekhi Blackman. Kalijah Cansey. Trayvon Diggs. That's extra points. And we have a Dak Prescott. Prestigious Pros. Alright, well, a bit more organized now, and we have the numbered Terry McLaurin in the back. Let's continue on with Prestige, and there's our next numbered card. Was a rookie in the college uniform, though. That's the thing with Prestige. Willie Gault. Dan Marino. Darrell Taylor. Keanu Benton. Brenton Strange. Another Marino. And the numbered card is Michael Wilson. You know, I've been thinking about buying some of his cards too. And it is a red color match. They've got the Dan Marino and the extra points. Because Michael Wilson, he looks like the top guy in Arizona. He's been playing pretty well with Brissett. It's going to be interesting. Gannon also out of Arizona as a coach. I think I might have mentioned that, but Wilson has been playing pretty well. I'd love to see him in the Arizona uniform, but still pretty much a color match right there. That is number 279 out of 399. So 2 decent numbered cards out of Prestige. Might as well get that sleeved up. Trying to stay organized here, but it's taking a bit longer. Might as well get a stand for Michael Wilson as well, right? All the numbered cards will get a stand for this video. Should have a few more, but there we go. We got a red and a green. That'd be, like I said, pretty nice if he was in his pro uniform. But now, I said we're gonna do a little throwback. How about this? 2020. Oldest pack I've ever opened. Well, that's not really true, but of the modern era. This is 2020 Contenders. So obviously a lot of great people in this draft class. But here we go. It's open now. No turning back. Contenders are usually not that great, but like I said, it is the 2020 draft class. This has been sitting around for a long time. So, here we go. I don't even see the name on this. Jamal Adams right there. All right. Stephon Diggs. Gardner Minshew. Gonna be a lot of base. Adrian Peterson. Aaron Jones. Nick Bosa. Myles Garrett. How about the sack record for the season? Sterling Shepard. Mark Ingram. Tyreek Hill. Looks like they're gonna flip it on us. J.J. Watt. Juju Smith-Schuster. I didn't even realize he's been around that long. Sony Michel. Larry Fitzgerald. That was great seeing him play. Austin Eckler. Hopefully he can come back, but I'm not sure from his injury beginning of the year. But yeah, wow, there's nothing in here. Mike Evans, Philip Lindsay, Josh Jacobs. I almost thought that was an autograph, but it is not. We have Clavian Cherison and Patrick Queen. Round numbers. Michael Thomas, winning ticket. MVP Kirk Cousins, and we didn't get then Lamar Jackson, winning ticket. We didn't get a single rookie. And there you go. You can win your trip to the Super Bowl. Alright. Well, that was not very fun. But there we go. 2020 contenders. Let's go back to Prestige. Hopefully we can pick it back up. If not, I've got just the product that hopefully will. Should we start from the back? No, we won't. Alright. Jamal Anderson. Flipper Anderson. Double Anderson right there. Fred Warner. Rookie of... I want to say it was Jared, but it looks like Jaren Hall. It's only from a few years ago. I don't even remember him. Ventrell Miller, Brian Orakpo, and All Matters. Josh Jacob, Derrick Henry, and Najee Harris. So, nothing much in that pack. I'm trying to stay organized here. I might just not. But we're going to move on to the next pack of Prestige, and then we'll have one left. Oh, we have the numbered card. You know what? We'll just go for it. Deshaun Watson. I really wish these were easier to read. Natrone Means. TJ Watt. Like, I have no idea what that says. Azuma, we'll just say that. Sidney Brown. TJ Watt, some kind of insert here. And this is a numbered card. The blue. It is of Archie Manning. That's interesting. Powerhouse. I don't know if I've actually pulled one of these inserts before. That looks kind of cool. I wonder if it's a short print. I'm not sure. But then the Archie Manning is 129 out of 299. So, 2 TJ Watt and Archie Manning. Not too bad. We'll sleeve up a few cards. And now there are all the numbered cards. And this seems like just a regular insert, but for some reason to me, it seems like it should be short printed, but I'm not sure. So I'll have to look into that later. Might as well open our last Prestige pack, as we already pulled all of our numbered cards for the box. Ray Lewis, Justin Herbert, Cameron Hayward, Devon Achane. He's been pretty good, kind of underrated. Nolan Smith, Gabriel Davis, and any given Sunday of Joe Burrow. There's the Kid Reporter. So that does it for Prestige. Almost halfway through the opening, but now let's move on to the better packs. These are definitely, they should be better, at least more potential. We'll see how they are. This is the Revolution 2025 football from the premium box. Rahig Rocket Ismail, Kyler Murray, Travion Henderson, rookie right there. I never can tell what's numbered and what isn't with this stuff. Showstoppers of Saquon Barkley and Mason Taylor. Might as well do another one of those packs. Matthew Stafford. Will he win MVP? How will he do? Will he actually beat the Panthers this time? That would be quite the upset. Oh, we do have an autograph here. We do have an autograph. Let's go from the back. We got a Kyle Williams. You know what? I'm just going to set that aside for now. Darius Davis. Revolutionary rookies of Genty and Kyle Williams. So, nothing numbered from Revolution so far. But, you know, I'm sorry to do this, but we're saving this to the end. So, there we go. I'll just go on to the next pack. Jesse Bates. Oh my god. Alright. There's another autograph. Got 2 autographs in this box. So, there we go. We're getting hits in this opening. This is a throwback, and I'm sorry, but I don't know who he is. Ben Coates for the Patriots. 2. Almost forced off the print right there. 2 out of 199. Still cool to hit an autograph. I'll have to look into him. Aaron Jones, it should be numbered. And it is out of 20. 13 out of 20. So, there we go. Low numbered. Travis Hunter, what a pack this has been. And Elijah Arroyo. So, alright, let me take a break, sleeve some things up, and then we'll continue on. With Revolution, there's just so much stuff to sleeve up, and you know, we're going to just go for this autograph right here. Ben Coates, by the way, pretty good tight end back in the day. That's what I've figured out after looking into him a bit, but that means this probably will be sort of a no-name rookie based on my experience. Or not. Tony Pollard. So we got 2 veterans. 144 out of 199. Tony Pollard. Haven't heard of him too much this year, but he definitely had some good games in the past. So 2 autographs. We're not going to complain about that. I guess we'll have to take Terry McLaurin down. So, plenty of hits so far. I don't know how many more we can really get. Let's continue on with Revolution. Then we'll go on to some of the value packs. Got a Garrett Wilson, Nick Bosa, Ashton Genty, another one of his cards, Unstoppable CeeDee Lamb, and Riley Leonard. I'll have to check if any of these are numbered later, but I don't think any of those are. Like, that's just the groove. So, there we go. And now, let's move on to this Select Value Pack. This is Select 2024. Pretty thin plastic on here, actually. I did open a few of these before. Nico Collins, Darnell Mooney, A.J. Brown, Howie Long, Justin Fields, I believe that's a silver. That is a die cut. Michael Pittman Jr. in the red and yellow. Andy Dalton, and Puka Nacua. That one's not bad. Laiatu Latu, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Ray Davis, rookie, Ezekiel Elliott, Justin Herbert, and Deebo Samuel. So nothing too crazy there. That's how my random pack openings usually go. Let's go back to Revolution for another pack. After this, we'll just have 3 packs to go. Got a Derrick Henry, Cameron Dicker, J.J. McCarthy. There we go. Jackson Dart, Revolutionary Rookies. I haven't pulled much of him at all. Let's not drop that. And Jalen Royals. So I believe that's another pack with no numbered cards. This is only half a premium box, and we got 2 autographs. Alright, actually, the JJ is numbered. That is 2 out of 20. Or 30. 2 out of 30 for the JJ McCarthy. So there's another numbered card Luckily, no shortage of those. Let's go to 2025. I haven't opened any of these yet. This is the only one I got so far. This is a Mosaic Value Pack 2025. There we go. Let's see what we can get. Hopefully something on the pinks there. Dalton Schultz, Quentin Johnson, Kyle McCord. Izabuka, who really slowed down second half of the year. That's unfortunate. Hopefully he can do well, though. Got a Elick Aomana, Caleb Johnson, Geno Smith Green, Pete Carroll gone. Will Geno be gone? I would say probably. Brazil games, Jordan Love. Got a Prescott on a backwards card. And that's a pink. Put that over there. Tyler Newbin and Jackson Hawes is a rookie pink. Puka Nakua, Terrell Owens, and Jeff Blake. Actually, I missed a card there. Also, Christian Wilkins. These piles are not staying very organized, but we only have 2 packs to go. So yeah, value packs, not much from them. Good thing I included all those other packs. But let's go, do we go 2024 Prism or Revolution? You know, we could get good stuff from both of these. We're going to go Revolution. Probably will end up being better than the Prism pack, but why not? Richard Sherman, Jared Verse, Brock Bowers, I believe that's just a groove. Derrick Henry Patriot on the die cut, and Kyle McCord. Let me check these again, and this time there actually is nothing numbered. So our final pack, just like that. If you've made it this long, thanks for watching. I'll have another one of these videos eventually, but in the very near future, we do have Rookies and Stars and Prism coming out, which I got both those products, so we'll be opening those along with more Phoenix. Now that I forgot, I was going to include Phoenix in this opening, and I didn't. Well, there's always next time. So, here we go, final pack. Got a Zach Moss, Jesse Bates, Michael Dean Perry, Randy Moss. These are usually pretty decent, these Prism Value packs, so let's see. Hopefully we can get some this year. Devontae Adams, DJ Mosley, Bobby Wagner, Myles Garrett, I believe that is a silver, Brock Bowers green. See, that's pretty good. Set down aside, Shaq Thompson on the red, white, and blue, Devon Achane, and can it be a rookie? It is not. It's Pat Fryermuth. So I really want to hit a rookie on one of the red, white, and blues. Emergent, Marshawn Lloyd. And then, again, but as a green. And the final card is Malik Washington. Alright, let's do a recap. And then, my playoff predictions. So, for inserts, this is what we got. Got a Derrick Henry on the die cut there. Have a pink Prescott, green Lamar Jackson. It's not too much there. Now for the rookies, couple Devin Lloyds at the front here. Riley Leonard, who knows what's going on in Indianapolis, maybe he'll be starting there. Then not too much for the prestige or score and treat. Ryan Thomas there. Let's not drop these. It's probably the best one from score and treat. But then we also had these rookies from Revolution. Got a Genty, Henderson, Travis Hunter, Jackson Dart, another Genty. Not too bad there. Also had these inserts. This one I just like the way it looks. TJ Watt, got a Puka, Myles Garrett silver, green rookie Brock Bowers. Honestly, one of our better pulls there probably. And now for the real highlights. All the numbered stuff. Got a Michael Wilson at a $3.99. Out of $2.99, we have and Archie Manning. And 199, Terry McLaurin. From Revolution, that's where most of the number stuff comes from. J.J. McCarthy. Out of 30, Aaron Jones. Out of 20. And our 2 autographs. So pretty low number there. And then these are both out of 199. Tony Pollard and Ben Coates. So there we go. Not too bad. Let's get to my playoff predictions. Alright, so we have some Patriots and Jaguars players out right here because they're in the playoffs. So on to my predictions. Rams and Panthers. The Panthers, they upset the Rams already, but I'm not sure they can do it again. They just haven't looked too great lately, so I'm going to have to go with the Rams. Packers and Bears. This one's difficult. It's a divisional matchup. I want to say Bears. Both teams are a bit injured. Green Bay's a bit more injured. But I actually might go with Green Bay here. Bills and Jaguars. This one should be really good. And the winner of this game might make it to the championship for AFC. But I might go with the Jaguars here. My battery died there. It likes to do that really quickly. It was just at 40%. Anyways, Bills and Jaguars could be the game of the week here. But I feel like the Jaguars have just been doing really well lately. They've got a lot of momentum, and I don't know if the Bills defense will be able to stop them. So I'm actually going to go with the Jaguars. 49ers and Eagles. Another one that could be very close. Definitely could go either way. Both have playoff experience, which is why I might have chosen the Bills, but I'm still going with the Jaguars. But here, 49ers, Eagles, it's just how injured can the 49ers continue to play. I might go with the Eagles here. They're at home. So I'm going to go with the Eagles. Chargers, Patriots, again. Everyone's saying it. Offensive line injuries for the Chargers. While the Patriots, they haven't played a ton of quality opponents, but I think they can win here. It should be a close one now. Could be low scoring. Speaking of low scoring, Texans and Steelers. I'm going to go with the Texans because of the defense, but another one that could be close up. There are my predictions. All these games really could go either way. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.